Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Courtney Bryant.
And I'm Kurt Rivera. Tomorrow marks 1 year since the in-custody death of a man whose case has generated a lot of controversy.
It's the case of David Silva. He died after getting into a confrontation with sheriff's deputies. Now his family is planning a rally tomorrow at the Liberty Bell. Eyewitness News reporter Jose Gaspar is here to explain why. Jose.
Courtney, the family feels and says that justice has not been served in the death of their son, David Silva. 1 year after his death, this case is a long ways from being over.
We're still fighting for justice for my son.
Mary Silva is the mother of David Silva. 1 year after her son's death, the family will be holding a rally on Thursday at the Liberty Bell at 4 o'clock.
I want people to really pay attention, get involved, show up at the rally. Don't be afraid.
It was early morning, May 8th last year, when 7 Kern County Sheriff's deputies and 2 CHP officers got into a confrontation with David Silva just across the street from Kern Medical Center. The incident was captured on video on at least 2 cell phones by witnesses.
You have the absolute right to take a video, to film them doing their job.
The witnesses claim they saw deputies using batons, beating Silva numerous times and unleashing a canine on him. But sheriff's deputies went to the home of the witnesses who shot the video and took their cell phones. Daniel Rodriguez is the attorney representing the witnesses, suing the sheriff's department.
That property did not belong to the sheriff's department. They had no right to go in to their house and then take their cell phones.
Just last month, Kern County District Attorney Lisa Green announced that her office would not file any criminal charges against any of the officers involved in the fight with Silva. The Kern County Coroner's Office ruled Silva's death as accidental due to hypertensive heart disease.
He found there was no evidence that Mr. Silva's death was a result of blunt force trauma or physical restraint that caused him to be unable to breathe.
1 year after Silva's death, questions still remain.
Has the sheriff's department changed the way it does business? We don't see any evidence of that.
Mary Silva has taken her son's case public. In April, she participated in a march for victims of crime. She says she remains committed to pursuing this case for her son, no matter how long it takes.
If it takes a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, I'll be alive. And you're not going to get this old woman down.
That rally tomorrow will be held at the Liberty Bell on Truxtun Avenue starting at 4. The FBI is also doing a separate investigation into this case, but so far, no word on the status of that investigation or if the Department of Justice will prosecute anyone involved in this case. Courtney?
Thanks, Jose.